I would go back to the issue and assessments from the U.S. government, and you mentioned net price. Yesterday, he had to answer several questions on Georgia, on this current situation, and answering one of the questions, he said, "I don't speak to specific individuals or entities who may be subject to U.S. or other sanctions, but we have a number of tools within our purview that would allow us to hold accountable anyone in any country around the world who is responsible for the suppression of what would otherwise be a universal human right." Could we elaborate more on those tools?
Sure. There are
this position. Yeah.
There are visa restrictions, obviously, that we can use. There are financial sanctions that we can use. In some instances, we are able to work closely with our European partners to focus on businesses or individuals together, which add greater impact to the tools and the sanctions that we can use against those people who are undermining democratic values, who are involved in corruption, and I think Ned Price was very clear. We will use every tool that we have available to go after those actors that are not working, again, in the democratic interests of ordinary citizens, and we do it around the world.
Can we name an example, any country where any of those tools were used?
Oh, sure. I mean, there have been, we have recently named Ukrainians, we have recently named Serbians, we've continually named Russian actors. We use these tools against transnational criminal organizations, so the Sinaloa cartel, and the cartel and individual members of the cartel. So yes, this is a tool we can use globally to go after bad actors, anti-democratic actors, transnational organized criminals, anyone that is not promoting and or suppressing the rights of ordinary citizens. We also have these tools. We can use these tools to protect or to sanction those who in some way cross the line on human rights. So this is a way that we can ensure that those people, if they can't be sanctioned or brought to justice in their own country, we can do it outside of the country.
In your answer, you say we will use, just to be more precise, is the issue being discussed in the US government of sanctioning any Georgian citizen linked to the current situation, responsible for certain decisions?
Well, obviously, I can't get ahead of any decisions that might be made, but I will say those tools are available, and we rely on information that we get from our embassies around the world in order to apply them. We have a very good relationship with, obviously, with our embassy here in Georgia, and we work as an interagency team. So it's not just the United States; it's the Treasury Department, the Department of Justice. When I say we, I'm talking about all of the different agencies and departments in the federal government that can come together to put these packages together.
Was that message delivered in your private communication, if it's possible to share with us, with the representatives of Georgian government?
Well, what I will say is it should not surprise anyone in the government of Georgia that we have these tools and that we are willing to use them.